Hello everyone, and welcome to week 1 of Advanced Microsoft Word. This week we're going to take a look at working with templates, themes, and styles. Let's take a look at this week's objectives. Create a new document based on a template, apply styles to a document, apply themes to a document. We're going to generate a table of contents, we're going to update a table of contents, and create a quick part. Let's get started. I have Microsoft Word opened, and I'm going to show you where to find the built-in templates. We go up to the File tab, we go to New, and we have an assortment of templates that we can scroll through to determine our needs. We can also just type a keyword. So if I'm looking for a cover sheet, and you can see a whole array of cover sheets or faxes. Let's type in resume. And again, we have all sorts of resumes if that's what we're looking for. So when you find a template that you're going to use, you click on it and you choose Create. You have a resume assistant that pops up to ask questions and offer additional help. I'm going to go ahead and close that. And so no matter the template that you choose, you can also feel free to make changes, change the color, delete some things, and make it your own. But it's an efficient, quick way to get a job done many times. It has a font size, so I'm clicking Name here. Job title. So there's, excuse me, so there are text placeholders where it says school name. It's a single click and it's selecting everything. So as I type the name of the school, that text gets replaced. There's also text that just describes and helps you decide and determine what you may want to add there. So under school name, date, from, and to, you have some text that says, it's okay to brag about your GPA, awards, and honors. Feel free to summarize your coursework too. So it's giving you a hint on how to use the template. Of course, this is not me as far as the graphic goes, so I would just go ahead and select it, hit delete, and then I would add my graphic. Hobbies, for instance, if I chose not to list hobbies, I could simply select that, delete. I could add another title if I want, or just leave it empty. So that's how you find a template and you use it in Microsoft Word. I just opened up Annual Meeting Survey document. It's a 3-page document. Now I'm going to use this to introduce you to styles, themes, style sets, and how to generate a table of contents. And so a style is a group of formatting that's given a name. And so just like I'm going to go ahead and select background, and I'm going to choose bold, italic, underline, change the font color. And so I just applied 4 different formatting techniques to the word background. I'm going to go ahead and click undo, bring it back. And so again, a style is a group of formatting that's given a name. And so on the Home tab, we have the Styles group, and we have some built-in styles. We have the More command, and you can see other styles. So this is called Intense Quote. You can see that it changes. You can see that it changes the alignment to center. We have one that's called Title, so a larger font. Here's a heading 1, changes the font color, so on and so forth. So I'm going to apply the heading 1 style. I'm going to go to Survey Coordinator, also apply the heading 1 style. Survey Goals, I'm going to apply the heading 2 style. Survey Overview, the heading 2 style. Response Information, I'm going to apply the heading 1. What I want you to notice is when I apply a heading style, that response information, right now it's broken apart from the following paragraph. One of the cool uses of styles is it's going to keep that right above the following paragraph. So as soon as I apply the heading 1, you see it jumps down and stays with the paragraph. So that's a very nice feature. It's never going to break apart. Attendees, I'll apply the heading 2. Attendee survey responses, I'll go ahead and apply a heading 3. Attendee focus, do a heading 3. Executive summary, a heading 1. Recommendations, again, it's broken apart. I'll do a heading 1, brings it right down with the following paragraph. And that's all my headings. Now that I have some styles applied, I'll show you a couple of features that makes your document consistent. So I'm clicking on background and remembering that I applied the heading 1 style. If I right click on the heading 1 style, I could choose to select all instances. In this case, there's 5 instances. They're all selected. And so if I choose to, maybe I want to change the font color. I have that ability to do that all at one time. A table of contents is a really great feature when you're working with longer documents. So many times people want to type like survey coordinator. And then hit the dots and put the page number. And then hit enter and do the next one. Not all, excuse me. This is not the way to create a table of contents. So let me go ahead and delete that. I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to remove the heading 1 that's following me and just take it back to a normal style. So to insert a table of contents, the efficient way is to make sure we're using the heading styles in Microsoft Word. So I could have formatted background and survey coordinator and survey goals, etc. by just selecting and applying some different formatting. If I did that, I would not be able to generate a table of contents. Because I have used styles, very easy to do. I place my insertion point at the top. I'm going to go ahead and go to the References tab. The very first group is Table of Contents. We drop down, we have some built-in Table of Contents. And I'll just pick this second one, puts the word Table of Contents there, and that easy, we have a Table of Contents. You'll notice the ones that are flush with the left margin, those are your heading 1. When you use a heading 2, it indents in a little, and then you also see the heading 3, even further indentation. What's really great about this is if we make any updates, so you can see recommendations is on page 3 right now. I'm going to place my insertion point, and I'm going to insert a page break. Control plus the enter key will do that. And so now we can see that recommendations is now on page 4. When I go back up to my table of contents, this is not automatic, so you see recommendations page 3. But if I click on that and I hit update table, so again I'm going to the table of contents group, I hit update table, update page numbers or update the entire table. Update page numbers, we hit OK, and you can see recommendations automatically updated to page 4. So again, if we did not use styles, we could not generate a table of contents quite so easily. Okay, I'm going to have the table of contents be on its own page, so I'll go ahead and insert another page break. Again, the keyboard shortcut, Control plus the Enter key, and just putting it on its own page. So the next thing we want to talk about are applying themes to a document. A theme can give an overall new look. So it's going to change the font, it's going to change the font color, and some other different effects. So we go to the Design tab. On the Design tab, themes are at the very left. We drop down, and I'm going to just start to mouse over these. So we have the Ion, Organic, and you can see the changes, the font changing. The table of contents color was blue. It's now a green color. I went over to Badge here. We have yet a different font and a different color. I'm going to go ahead and click on Badge. And again, very consistently. So anywhere that's a heading 1, different color, heading 2, and then the heading 3s. Very consistent. It gives it an overall different look. So a theme, a group of formatting applied to an entire document. Styles, a group of formatting applied to selected text or single paragraphs. And then finally, to change the look and feel of a document, we also have style sets. Again, also on the Design tab. It gives you a little hint of what they're going to look like. So I have a style set right here. It's called Center. Click on it, and as you can see, Table of Contents, Annual Meeting. You have another border. Gives it sort of a sharp look, and just, again, changes the look. So your left aligned headings are now center aligned. Click on another one. Annual Meeting Survey, somewhat larger. You have the bottom border going across. So very quickly, with the use of templates, styles, themes. Tips for a successful week. Do not procrastinate. Log in each day. Even if you get your week's assignments done early, please log in so you get attendance credit. Complete all your reading assignments. Watch the videos. Complete your discussion board questions by Thursday. Submit this week's assignment by Sunday. And contact me and let me help you cross that finish line. Have a great week, everybody. Take care.